There we are. How are you this morning? I hope you are well. I hope you rested during the night and found sleep to be refreshing and renewing for your body and your mind. So welcome into this space. And here we are. Here we are practicing what I believe is one of the most profound discoveries of humanity. The practice of meditation and contemplation and being able to sit in the pure awareness, the pure presence, to become conscious of life instead of regrets from the past or anxieties about a future that doesn't exist, to be able to be in the present moment. So here we are. And I'll invite you right now to go ahead and begin to settle in and relax and bring yourself into this space fully, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And we're going to get right in. So please make yourself comfortable. Whether you're lying down, seated in a chair, or on the floor, wherever you can find a comfortable spot. Maybe you find if you're lying down that a pillow under your knees is comfortable, or seated against a wall so that the posture is straightening that spine. I'll invite you now to consider allowing the eyes to gently close and your body to just sort of melt into the surface beneath you. Take a few moments now to just scan your awareness. Scan through the sensations of the body. And wherever possible, just soften and release and relax. Especially any areas of obvious physical tension. Give attention there to invite relaxation. As we start this day, I'm inviting us to, during this time together, feel the body and the mind as a lake, a body of water. And I'll invite your attention now to gently come into the body and notice the flowing of your breath, the breathing in, the breathing out. Just notice, without trying to manage it, just be aware of it. And experience the sense of your body as a whole, simply seated or lying here, extended and breathing. So bring your awareness to your entire body's response to the breath for just a few moments here. I'll invite us into a few deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose 4 or 5 seconds and holding the breath at the top and then releasing it with a sigh. Preparing now for that first deep breath together. Breathing in through the nose. Breathe in. And exhale. Really feeling the body as it's energized by the oxygen. Preparing for that second breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. Noticing the body relaxing even more into the surface beneath you. Preparing now for that third breath together. Breathe in. How beautiful, here and now. Body fully relaxing. And when you feel ready, picture in your mind's eye the image of a lake. Perhaps it's a lake that you know well and that maybe you go to from time to time. Or maybe in your mind's eye, one that you've seen in a photograph or a film. Just see if you can bring that image into vivid focus on the screen of your imagination. And you notice how it's an extended, vast body of water, and it's held within the Earth's surface. Perhaps fed by a spring or a stream. And if you watch and observe this lake carefully, you'll notice that it's always changing. And yet, it's also always itself. This lake changes as the sun moves across the sky, because the light is reflected off the water in different ways. It changes depending on the weather. Sometimes on a very calm day, the surface might be like glass and reflect virtually everything. It may reflect everything on some days with great precision. On those days, it reflects clouds, birds, the trees that might be standing around the lake, the sun as it makes its journey across the sky, and for that matter, the moon and the stars at night. So there are times when the lake is extremely reflective, and it contains in a certain way everything that comes by or over it. And then at times the surface might be choppy, and sometimes wavy, sometimes quite pronounced in the waves. And in those times, the light might sparkle off of the waves in different ways. Visualize this lake in its myriad of ways. And of course, the lake changes through the seasons. In the winter, depending on its location, it might actually be frozen over. Through day and night, and through the seasons and through the years, the lake is constantly changing, but always is its own essential nature. And now, if you can invite the lake to exist within your body, so that your body becomes the lake itself. You can imagine feeling held and embraced as you're seated or lying here, aware of the many ways that your mind is like the surface of the lake. Sometimes very reflective and clear, but sometimes choppy and unsettled. Getting in touch with the sense of the entirety of the lake, the full body of water, not only in the surface, but also down deep below. As you are here now, experience the fullness of your own being. The expanse of who you are. Even at times when your body is choppy and upset or reactive, or just dealing with difficult things, you can drop down beneath the surface of your own mind's waves and find a stillness, a calmness that's always there, that's always available to you with each moment, with each breath. And certainly when you are seated or lying down in this awareness, that calm, that stillness that is beneath the surface, being here now. As the lake, lying here under the canopy of your own vast awareness, experiencing the moment-to-moment changes in your body and the sensations, thoughts, feelings, impulses, sounds, the winds of change that blow, the rains that fall, all the while lake-like, just simply being here now. Watching the play of the weather. Watching and observing the externals. Watching the play of the weather of your mind and body. But knowing that you're the observer, the witness. Allowing your awareness to hold it all on the surface, moment by moment, breath by breath, in your own fullness, in your own completeness, moment by moment by moment, in the vastness and the expanse of who you are. And never judging yourself for the surface, experiencing the feeling of being unsettled. However, always remembering that in the depths of you is the calm and the stillness. That even in extreme times, that calm and stillness is deep within you. Deep within you. In the full expanse of you. And I'm going to invite us into a series of 3 deep breaths. Relaxing, nurturing breaths. Like sips of water, cooling the thirst of our inner being. Preparing now for the first deep breath. We'll breathe in through the nose 4 or 5 seconds. Hold that breath at the top. And then release through the mouth as if you're blowing through a straw. We go into this day knowing that the expanse of who we are, of course, is affected on the surface by the external weathers, the weathers of life, but our deeper, true self is stillness, and is peace, and is calm. Preparing now for that first deep breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. exhaling fully, remaining empty for just a moment. Notice that even this intentional breathing, that it calms the surface of the lake down. Preparing for that second breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feel that sense of calm, stillness, peace. Preparing for that third breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. Now as I go throughout this day, I do so with a sense of confidence and calm that with all of the happenings of the external weather of the world, I am the wide open expanse. I am the awareness that though my surface can sometimes be unsettled, the depths of me are expansive, still, calm, and at peace. I'll ask you now to begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Maybe stretch a little bit if you'd like. Preparing to come fully back into the room where you're seated or lying down, feeling the sensations of the body now more fully. Bring those hands together and rub them together gently, 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 gently. There you are. Maybe place those hands over your eyes. Consider opening your eyes behind those hands. Just give yourself a little appreciation for being here today, for starting your day this way. Maybe a smile over your face. Thank you to the body and to the mind for being in alignment with the spirit and bringing those hands now out in front of you or down to your lap in the praying hands position. Pressing the thumbs into the heart space or right before this is my preference most times, it's right before the third eye that I call the primary eye, and I say to you, Namaste, Namaskar, Amitabha, Aho, Om, Ashe, love and mercy, peace and grace, truth and tranquility, serenity, courage, confidence, kindness, beauty, bliss, ecstasy, compassion, enlightenment, liberation, or freedom, stillness, calm, peace. Now go and make it a great day, just because you can.